Hey you guys, it's tutorial-tutorialsbysade, and today I will be showing you how to make this taffy twist bracelet. It kind of looks like a 3-pin dragon scale when you take it off your loom, but it's a taffy twist bracelet, and the reason why it's called a taffy twist bracelet because in the middle it has like a kind of twisted thing. It kind of looks like a braid in the camera, but it's twisted, kind of, sort of ish. So yeah, and this bracelet is not my favorite bracelet, but one of my very favorite bracelets that I've made. I just love the cool design. So let's just get right into the video. Okay, so what you will need are all the items shown, which is first a hook, and it's just something that has a little curve at the end. A lot of people say that pins would work, but I don't think that they do work well with hooking, so yeah. And then you need a loom with the arrows facing forward and just in kind of a triangular position. And then you need, I'm not sure how much rubber bands, probably about 54-ish, I guess, I don't know. And then a clip, any kind of S or a C. I'm just using the first one that I could have grabbed because I have different packs of rubber bands and some have C and some have S. So yeah. So let's just get started. You will be using double bands throughout this whole process of this design. And if you don't want to use double bands for your extension, you don't have to, but I like to just give it a kind of a cooler effect of what the design has already been, which is design is a very cool effect. So take your first color and then just go from that very first center peg and then diagonal to, you can go to the right or to the left. I'm just going to the left and just go diagonal. And then you want to take your next color. Mine is pink. Oops. Okay. And then you want to go diagonal. Ooh, that one's a little weak. Okay. Then you want to take your next color and do the same. Just go diagonal. Diagonal. Okay. And then diagonal again. Diagonal. Diagonal is the word. Okay. And then do that till the end, basically. I'll show you a couple more times. And it's kind of just like making a basic bracelet, but the hooking process is different. And make sure you're doubling your bands. If you don't double your bands, it'll still be a cool bracelet, but it'll just won't have the cool, like, effect as the one when you use double bands has. It still looks cool, though, when you do just one single band. So if you don't have enough to do two, then one is still fine. But, you know, yeah. So, just gonna go to the end. I'll show you 2 more times. Oops, time doesn't want to stay on. Okay, there we go. And that's all you need to do for the placing of the bands, except for one more step, which is just turn your loom around and take another band and do a little cat band, which is just putting one rubber band on your loom, kind of dropping it and then grabbing it again, twisting it, and then putting it back on. So I'll show you guys again. Twist, okay, put on, twist, wrap back around, which will just make 2 layers. Okay, and those cat bands that you just put on, you're going to want to push those back and grab the bottom 2 bands, and they will normally hook diagonally, but no, you just want to hook them forward. That's what makes this bracelet different than a basic bracelet. You just hook forward instead of hooking diagonally. So push the top 2 ones back, grab the bottom 2, and hook forward. Go on the other one, do the same, push, oops, I only grabbed 1, push back, grab the bottom 2. Same, push back, grab the bottom 2, oops, hook forward. Push back, oops, push back, grab the bottom 2, whoop, I only grabbed 1, hold that 1, okay. Push back, grab the bottom 2, and hook forward. I almost hooked like that. But make sure you keep in your mind to hook, oops, there's hair in that, ew. Remember, just remember to keep hooking forward instead of going diagonal. Okay, I've done all of that, so about 1 minute later, literally. Okay, I just cut the camera back on, so because right here will be kind of a different hooking process, so just cut it back on around this area. Push it back. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna kind of come into the side here, push back, and then grab the bottom 2 because it was kind of hard for me to push it back. Okay, and then obviously right here you can't go forward, so you just gotta go in and then hook it where it's supposed to be hooked, which is diagonal to the center. So there's that, and now you can take it off. I like to take it off a little differently because I always struggle to get 2 bands in there, so I just put it all on my hook. I'm gonna just do it that same way. Put it all on your hook, and then make sure all of them are on your hook, and then you can take it off, and then it should all come off correctly if you did it correctly. And like I said, it kind of looks like a 3-pin dragon scale, but it's not. And then you just want to kind of scratch it to give it that good look, and make sure these 6 bands do not come off your hook. So you just kind of want to slide them in the middle. Doesn't matter if they all get shriveled up. Then you can just kind of pull as far as possible. Scratch it. Scratch it out. Okay, and once you have scratched it enough, oops. Okay, I just took mine off the hook. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. I can put mine back in though. Okay, so I got mine back on about 5 seconds later. Okay, and then you just want to take 2 rubber bands. If you want your extension to be single, then you just take 1. But if you want your extension to be double bands like mine, then go for it and do 2. And then you just slide those 6 bands on in there. You just put your hook on there and then hold it with your other hand and then slide all those bands in there. And then put that back on. And then scratch it out again, those rubber bands at the top. And then you can set your little thing aside. You can actually make this in a charm if you would like. You can just create a slip knot by just pulling one end into another and then tugging, and then make it into a charm. But if you want to make it into a bracelet, then just keep on watching. Okay, for my extension, I'm just going to use the rubber bands that are by me, which should be about 14 of them. And you just want to do the same thing that you did. I'm just going in a different direction. You just want to go zigzag. Okay, I'm going to get some more yellow. We're just going to bring it down. Okay, just grab a handful of rubber bands. Some are popped, some are not. Ew, what is that? It's hair and cotton getting in my rubber bands and stuff. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 6 this time. Well, whatever time I want to go. Maybe not. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Okay. Then you just put these 4 bands. Just hold the other half, then have one on your hook, and put it on there as a cap band. And then scratch it out over to the next peg, as where you would go diagonally. Okay, and then flip your loom around, and then grab the bottom 2 and kind of layer them out on the side, and then just go in and then grab those bottom 2. It should be pretty easy to grab. But on the sides it might be a little bit hard because there's a lot of tension since there's 4 bands on, but every other one should be easy. I'm just going to use my hands so that it doesn't slip off. Well, maybe it won't slip off. I'll just use the... Don't want it to pop, and that's exactly what happened. Oh, it didn't pop. Okay, I just have to fix this now. Okay, I don't know if I fixed it or not correctly, but I tried because our band did actually pop right when the camera cut off. So, yeah. And I did not feel like doing that all over again, so I just wanted to see what was going to happen. Hopefully you guys' rubber bands don't pop. Uh-oh, battery will have to hurry up. Okay, I'm just going to hook this to the end because my battery's dying. Okay, and once you have it hooked to the end, you just don't want to take the end one off, but then you want to take all the other ones off. So technically, you can just grab that end and then take that off, but not the top one. Okay, just leave that one on, and then put your hook through, and then right after you do that, you can secure an S-clip or whatever clip you're using. Where's my clip? Where did it go? Okay, it's right there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to scratch it out kind of, and then put one in on that side. Okay, can't see on that side, so put it through one, put it through another, and then take that part off. Oops, not all the way secured. Okay, I have to put... Okay, what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to take this out and then put it on all at one time. Because it's always kind of hard to do a lot of bands in an S-clip. C-clips are a little bit more easier. I prefer C-clip, but I don't feel like grabbing another one. I'm a little lazy. Don't judge me. Okay, I have to really... Okay, there we go. I was just about to cut the camera off. Scratch it out again. I really don't need to scratch out the extension. But there is a way to make an all-around bracelet. I haven't figured it out yet, but I know that there's a way to make all-around bracelet for this design. But I will figure it out soon and do another tutorial on it. Okay. Scratch it a little bit more. And there's that. Boys and girls, you just made a taffy twist bracelet. Thanks for watching. Bye.